Before we hit the ground running, I want to say this. I am a teacher, and my job as a teacher is to share information. I present information, and then the audience have a responsibility of taking the information, analyzing it, and making a decision based on their analysis. I don't expect everyone to agree with me. That is not my goal. I don't expect or I don't convert people. That is not my goal. I don't bash other people's beliefs or what they subscribe to. That is not my goal. My goal is to share information. There's one thing about information that is dangerous. You are judged by the information that was made available to you. I just wanted to say that. I don't want anybody to be offended if I say something that go against their belief system. Now, just listen, pay attention, give it a thought. You may disagree. Awesome. You're supposed to. You have the right to. But I want you to make sure that your search for the truth about the New Testament is truthful. Open your heart, ask your questions. I would answer those that I can. I've put some questions in here from the emails that I got. I got a lot of emails with a lot of questions. I couldn't put all here, but the questions kind of help me put my notes together so I know which direction that I will be going. Okay. With that said, let's hit the ground running. To begin our study of the New Testament, we first must place the New Testament in its own historical context. If we do not know the context of a work, what we do is we take it out of context. And if we take it out of context, we change the meaning. This is one of the reasons so many people have many disputes about the meaning of the New Testament. Since context determines the meaning of all our words and our actions, we need to ask what the context of a historical document was if we're going to understand it. I want to pause and say this now. I am not talking. Today's class is not about if Yeshua is a historic person. That's not the topic. The topic is not if Yeshua is God, or if his disciples taught he was God, or if he is the Messiah. That is not my focus here. You see where my focus is going to be as I go on. Okay, so let's assume, maybe some people think he's not historical. Let's assume that he was. Okay. When we take any historical document, we have to understand it in its historic context. The moment we don't do that, we are going to start misleading people. I'll give you a classic example. If I say the kingdom of God is like juju, the kingdom of God is like juju. Does anybody know what juju is?
Yeah, juju. I know what juju is. It's like witchcraft.
Witchcraft. Awesome. Is anyone from the Caribbean, specifically Bahamas?
I'm from Trinidad.
Trinidad. Do you have anything like juju?
Obia. We have Obia.
Obia, okay. Okay. It's same as the voodoo.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what juju is also? I'm looking at
Fruit.
a fruit. Who is that? Madam Jeanette?
Yes.
Okay, Madam Jeanette, where are you from?
Haiti.
Haiti. Awesome. Juju is a fruit in the Caribbean. The Bahamians love this fruit. Okay. Now, pay attention to this. I am standing in the Caribbean, in Haiti, and I am teaching on the kingdom of Yah. The place is packed, 50,000 people, and they're listening to me, and I get on the mic and I say, what can I liken the kingdom of Yah to? And I say the kingdom of Yah is like juju. And everybody just gets up and claps and they are happy. They understand what I mean. Madam Peterson, who was in this conference that I was having in the Caribbean, she's from the Caribbean, takes a copy of that lecture and ships it to Cynthia, who is in the UK. Cynthia gets the CD, puts it into her CD player, and then the first thing she hears is, the kingdom of Yah is like juju. Madam Cynthia thinks it's witchcraft. Why? Because juju, in Madam Cynthia's context, is witchcraft. But that is not what I meant when I said juju in the Caribbean. Madam Cynthia, let's say, is a bishop of a church. She takes what I said, she listens to it on Tuesday, and she's at church on Sunday, teaching about the kingdom of God, and she's explaining juju in the context of witchcraft. She is going to misinform everybody that is listening to her. What did Madam Cynthia not do? She did not put what I said in the context where I said it, when I said it, and the audience I was saying it to. We see the problem.
She didn't research.
Thank you. We see the problem. Have we done this with our New Testament? Have we done that with the New Testament? Have we done that with any material that we have read from the past? Because the moment we don't understand, we don't have the same concepts as the audience that the book was written to at that particular time, we are going to mislead and misinterpret what we read. With this background, what context are we supposed to put the New Testament writers? If you don't put it in the Greco-Roman world, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. If we don't do that, put it in the Greco-Roman world and understand the concept from that era, boy, we're going to mislead a lot of people.